Welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, home to the Freedom Trail, the heart of the American Revolution, and we are here to find out who will end their season on a high note as champions of the Fenway Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see, the UCONN Huskies taking on a squad from the American, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Army's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run the toss. And some room to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a third and long. They'll run play action. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On his way back from the 20. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the UConn Huskies offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday.
There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
To the air, it's Magnano. The throw to the outside is complete. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They just keep firing. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Got it back on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on! Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. It's Murphy. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fareed. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Grab near the marker. It's Edwards. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Now they'll run the draw. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to him on the ground. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. The give to the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Give to the fullback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. Nice move. Creates some space. Made him miss again. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to pass. It's Fagnano. They're setting up the screen. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
That's caught. It's Murphy. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Off play action. Here's the pressure.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. The give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Third and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Vereen. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. UCONN comes to the line after getting another first down. They go to the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend the... And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it from the gun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Murphy. And he's wrestled to the ground. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on third down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bell. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. Snagged in the middle, it's Fareed. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This UConn offense really has it going. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the Stix here on second down. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering what...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They did a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. Past the 30. The 20. Touchdown, Black Knights. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with a thrilling 93-yard run for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UCONN going back to work on offense. To the air, it's Fagnano. Got the quick pass. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking downfield on first down. That pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Edwards. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And the Huskies getting set on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Bell. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. It's complete on the right side. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll try the run. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. Forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCONN!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Big fullback's got it. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Quickly to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. A little screen to the running back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught near the sideline, it's Edwards. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They punt it away on 4th down. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. The give to the fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now on the option. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The give to the lone running back. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Fagnano. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the move at the 30. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution. Picking up not only the 1, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
This UConn offense really has it going. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Edwards. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll pitch it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Wants to throw. It's Fagnano. Flips it out to the back. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got it in the middle. It's Murphy. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. UCONN comes to the line after getting another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. Good pick up there, they'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. Offense set on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And he missed it. No good. Guys, after the missed field goal, the lead is still 23.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's short. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's short. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing deep. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Army.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Getting set for the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. 14. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. On the run, it's Edwards. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll go right back to the run. Just ran over it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
The Black Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCONN going back to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That's caught. It's Bell.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. And now on 3rd down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
And the Huskies look to keep this drive humming. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. They try to pop a run on the draw. Turning it on! Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. UCONN comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
The QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
Sends it back in motion on the option. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. A designed run for the quarterback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to buy time. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, they're trailing by a lot of points right now, and the problem is there's usually only one way to get back into it, and that means throwing the ball, and the defense knows it. And that's why they're pinning their ears back. They're dialing up blitzes. Guys are just rushing upfield, and they're finding it easier to get to the quarterback. They've got a few sacks already in this game. It's going to be even easier at this point because this offense has just dug themselves into such a big hole.
Punt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The UConn offense goes back to work. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple.
Snags it down the right side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Hansen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Fires to the big fella.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got it in the middle, it's Murphy. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
And first down for the offense.
Power football with the run. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Oh, he's got some space. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
First and goal, UConn.
They'll run it on first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Army, 14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And the Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Takes the handoff. It's Reed. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Wants to throw on third. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. To throw, it's Fagnano. Catch in the middle, it's Fareed. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Got his man downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
At the 38. That's a first down for the
Give
offense.
to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Finds his man. It's Bell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got a man, it's Howard. Still running at the 40. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The option look. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
On the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Black Knights have taken it inside the 20. They'll run the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Third down coming up.
This quarterback part of their running game. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
The Black Knights trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Now they're going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
At the 5-yard line. It's now third and goal.
They're going to throw it on third and goal. Bring in the heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And the third down pass is incomplete. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. And the Huskies backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fareed.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Bell. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football on air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Back to pass. It's Fagnano. Immediately fires to the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. UConn will have to punt it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. He'll ride his man on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Black Knights! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive.
21.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. UCONN going back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
3rd down coming up.
Back to throw. It's Fagnano. Flips it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. UCONN will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Motion from the back. From deep in their own territory, looking to throw. And down he goes back at the 3.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on for the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35. And the Black Knights headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got it in the middle, it's Roberts. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Black Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Back open in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here comes the option. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. The play action fake. Unleashes one deep. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They've held the ball forever. Relentless drive, but what a win for the defense if they can force a field goal. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. Offense working from the pistol. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Third down coming up.